Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you could head to incomeinvestors.com. You can find the link to the website in the description below. An apple a day might keep doctor away, but eggs, they can help juice your retirement portfolio. Why? Eggs are a $10 billion industry that has experienced a 13% annual growth from 2017 to 2022. It's not all sunny side up for egg industry though. It can be very volatile. In 2022, egg prices cracked higher with consumers forking out $4.30 per dozen grade A large eggs in December. A year earlier, you could buy a dozen egg for just $1.80. The increase in egg prices was a result of deadliest outbreak of bird flu in US history, which resulted in depopulation of millions of egg-laying hens and pullets, hens less than 1 year old. Typically, you'd think the avian bird flu would decimate the egg industry, but it actually has had the opposite effect. As a result of the depopulation, the hen population is below its 5-year average, and should the crisis persist, could fall even lower. This should result in price increase. That's bad news for you and me, but good news for today's income pick, Cal-Maine Foods Inc., traded on NASDAQ under symbol CALM. John?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. Yeah, Cal-Maine Foods is the largest egg producer in the U.S. with a 13% market share. That's almost double its next closest competitor. Now, it's an easy company to understand, which would make Warren Buffett happy. It only has one operating segment, which is the production, grading, packaging, marketing, and distribution of fresh shell eggs. And that includes conventional, cage-free, organic, pasture-raised, free-range, and nutritionally enhanced eggs. Its massive operations include 25 feed mills, 42 eggshell production facilities, and 44 processing and packaging facilities. Those are lots of numbers to keep track of. But what's important to know is that to break it down through its 44 production facilities, the company can generate around 7.3 million eggs per hour. Now, to put that number into perspective, it takes just 45 hours to generate one egg for every American. And you can find their eggs, everywhere you think you could in every major retailer in the country, like Walmart and Sam's Club, Food Lion, Publix, Eggs America, Aldi, and Costco. Now, as you mentioned earlier, the egg industry was hurt by the highly pathogenic avian flu, or HPAI. In December 2023, it was found at Cal-Maine's Kansas facilities. In fact, 3% of the total flock. The spread was actually mitigated through flock rotations. Fast forward to April 2024, the company reported one of its facilities in Texas tested positive for the avian bird flu. This resulted in the depopulation of approximately, I think it's like 1.6 million laying hens and 337 pullets, or 3.6% of the company's total flock. Again, typically this would be bad news for any company, but it should actually have little impact on Cal-Maine Foods. Demands for its eggs is at record levels, and the number of egg-laying hens is actually down.
This company just reported strong financial results for its third fiscal quarter.
It did, especially in light of the record results it had in the third quarter of fiscal 2022. Now, for the third quarter of fiscal 2024, Cal-Maine reported revenue of a little more than $703 million and net income of $146.4 million, or $3.01 per share. The sales volumes increased more than 3%, with the company selling 300.8 million dozens of eggs. That compares to 291.4 million in the same prior year period. Now, these results represent the highest total dozen sold and the highest specialty dozen sold in any quarter in the company's history. And the company ended the quarter with $694 million in cash and short-term investments, and I think this is important, zero debt. Looking ahead, management said demand for shell eggs has remained strong and has a strong balance sheet that provides it with the flexibility to fund growth initiatives, including potential acquisitions.
Its third quarter dividend payout jumped to $1 per share.
Yeah, Cal-Maine Foods pays a variable dividend that is equal to 1/3 of its quarterly income. As a result, it will vary quarter to quarter. It also means that there are going to be quarters where it doesn't pay a dividend at all. Right now, though, Cal-Maine is making boatloads of money. In early April, it announced a quarterly cash dividend of $1 per share, or $3.08 per share on an annual basis, for a current yield of 5.23%. Now, while that's down from $2.19 per share in the third quarter of fiscal 2023, it's actually a sharp increase in the second quarter 2024 distribution of just 11 cents and the first quarter 2024 payout of less than 1 cent per share.
CALM stock just hit a record high.
Yeah, if you check out the company's chart at incomeinvestors.com, you can see that CALM stock can be volatile over the short term. But over the long run, it has provided investors with strong capital appreciation. Now, on April 3rd, 2024, the day after it announced its third quarter results and that its Texas facility tested positive for avian flu, CALM stock actually hit all-time record high of $63.14 per share. And as of this recording, CALM stock is up around 6% year to date, 37% over the last 9 months, and a little more than 5% over the last year. And it's when you take a look at the company's long-term performance that you get a real feel for how well the CalMain stock has performed. Since the start of the new millennium, CALM stock has actually provided total returns of a whopping 10,599%. Over the same time period, the S&P 500 has returned total profits of 255%. Now, had you opted to not reinvest your dividends, CALM stock's total returns slips to are still impressive, 6,737%.
John, thank you so much for your insights. CalMain Foods Inc. is the largest and the only publicly traded U.S. egg producer, capturing a 13% market share. It's also the leading global egg producer and distributor. Thanks to strong supply-demand metrics and pricing, CalMain has been able to report strong financial results. It also continues to have a rock-solid balance sheet with zero debt and $694 million in cash and short-term investments. And because of long-term drivers, the outlook for CalMain Foods remain robust. A whopping 97% of U.S. households purchase eggs. They're designed as healthy food under new proposed FDA definition, and eggs are ranked as one of the most economical, high-quality protein. These industry dynamics are why CalMain is investing in new facilities, mergers, and acquisition. It also generates a lot of cash, which helps it provide a variable high-yield dividend. At Income Investors, we understand that variable dividends aren't for everyone, but they're a great way for companies to maintain financial discipline and stability and provide income investors with additional opportunities for income. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.